Hello, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome to the Fae Realm. Death is back, baby, and we are so glad to be back. It has been a hot minute since we last got to play. Welcome to July. Welcome to Disability Pride Month. We are very supportive of our siblings around here. I don't think I'm disabled yet. My knee doesn't count. We'll find out in like 10 years. Yeah, I know, love. So thank you also.
Does being short count?
Hey!
Hey, resemble that remark, sir.
Oh man! Oh, it's too early in the stream for that. Oh god. We've already come out swinging. Guns have already
Short
been fired.
people got no reason to live.
You're not that much taller than me.
Oh boy, I'm probably the youngest and the shortest.
Randy Newman,
Probably.
the final boss.
I don't know how
Lord.
tall Chris is.
I don't know how tall Chris is. I've never seen Chris in person. I have no idea.
And
Three.
you will never know.
I
I
will-
will
mysteries will
never
never be
reveal
answered.
this to you. I will take this to the grave.
I will find out eventually. I'm a persistent little thing. You know that. All right. Well, now that we have gotten
Very
the
little thing.
Rude.
just remember, Adam, all you taller people come all the way down to the ground, and I'm vicious.
Yeah, our center of gravity is lower. We have better balance.
And also kneecaps are always an option.
And other things below the belt.
You know, as Terry Pratchett wrote, if their hands are above your head, their nuts are at biting level.
I'm having a hard time hearing you from down there. Are we starting?
Thank you all so much for being here. We'll see you all after I've murdered Adam and replaced him with a different GM.
That is going to end with death. IRL.
My
Sorry.
plan has come to fruition.
Oh, I see. You wanted to be released from death by actual death. I got it. Okay, cool.
Next school year is right around the corner. Time is of the essence.
I mean, this ball's in your court, buddy. Oh, stars and stones. All right. Well, thank you all so much for being here. Adam's fuckery notwithstanding. And as much as I'm loath to do so because I'm afraid of what he's going to do with it, I'm going to pass the baton over to him to get us started.
Okay, let me get that really quick. All right. I got the baton. So let's get going here.
I'm going to mute you. That's what I'm going to do.
Sorry. I'm going to spend all evening losing battles. So, you got to win something.
I accept my role as a sacrificial lamb here as the producer of this show. I am made to be the whipping post. It's fine. It's fine.
Speaking of posts, last time on this game, Yi-Ling found the spirit of her father within a cavern that was located near the forest of Candlecross, and where the ruins were when she was younger and when she had first perished. Upon reaching her father's spirit, he was quickly whisked away by some unknown shadowy force. But then there was a small alcove, a little cave from within, and looking upon it, the party passed through and found a pocket that was devoid of shadow, a bit of respite, a bit of reprieve from the difficulty. There they found the bones of Yi-Ling's father, which then returned ashes to ashes, which were then taken up by her and painted upon her countenance as she prepared for what lay ahead. The party has had the opportunity to complete a long rest at this point as we rejoin them.
Has anything transpired or changed in the time that we were resting?
Nothing within the alcove.
That was a very specific answer.
Yes. Returning into the cave proper, once again, that miasma, that malaise of darkness hangs heavy in the air. Many of the corpses of Shadow have disappeared, rejoining the everlasting darkness around them. But all is quiet, save for, in the faint distance, what sounded like wind through the cave became too rhythmic. The great creature heaves, breathing in and out somewhere to the west within these caverns.
Short rest? Or just
We long rested.
did we?
Yes, you long rested.
Okay.
You
Did not hit the button.
That's why I have all my spells back. I see.
yes.
It's a good reason.
All right, now I have all my stuff back.
You're gonna need it. What?
Oh, I know. I'm aware.
Scary.
War never changes.
Ooh, does that mean that my weakened psyche is no longer weakened?
Yeah, if that was a temporary measure.
It was from my dreams being et.
Emotional Astarian's bloodless debuff drops off.
That's right.
Which means that Lynn no longer has the Fang happy condition.
I don't know about that.
Oh yes, that's true. I remember to what you were referring now. So, Lynn, you still have your buff. It will leave on your next long rest.
All right.
He restored.
All right.
Oh boy.
As is normal when you have an elf in the party, Loraphyra has been awake for some time, keeping an eye over the crew. Watches as the others are, well, I imagine it's just Yi-Ling and Drausken are waking up.
Oh, jeez. I forgot that those are there. Probably a restless night, but some rest was had indeed. Above the table, does anyone remember if we were looking for anything specific in the caves, or just we know something important is here?
So, as of yet, you still have not reached the ruins where you perished. In this place, this is as far away as your father got before crawling to his last breath.
Let me see. Okay. Well, We know the invisible things are still out there, the things that can become invisible.
Mm-hmm. Well then.
I suppose we head out.
Also, in case you're interested, Yi-Ling, your father's spirit was whisked away by some dark force, if that matters to you at all.
Yes, no, that does matter. So.
Okay.
Which
Time to hunt some
direction-
dark forces.
Isn't that what we've been doing, like, this whole campaign?
I mean, the Dark Lords, Dark Forces. If it's the same one, we're gonna kill them anyway. So,
You know, this is a good opportunity now to realize that we had a long rest, and I don't get to do this very often, but I am going to change spells so that before we take off, I can ritual cast Detect Magic.
Mm.
Okay, and where are you directing that?
Oh, it's centered on me.
Okay.
I've
You
got
have
a
magic.
30-foot magic radar, effectively. Don't
Okay.
know how or what's going to ping off of it, but it's something.
Okay.
I'm also going to take the opportunity to cast Aid on my companions.
Like that.
Thought y'all might. It's a useful thing. I'm only doing it at 2nd level, so it's you 3.
There is but the slightest delay.
Ooh.
on
The aid spell.
Hmm.
don't like that
Nothing to mechanically set you back yet.
yet.
Yeah.
Sorry, how many temp HP is that?
It's in
Our
the
emergent-
chat.
5.
Your hit point maximum and current hit points. It is not temp HP. This is your maximum. Gets boosted.
You boosted.
Get boosted, bro.
Oh right, I was 9 before and now it's +5. Math. I don't know how to do that in the math game.
In the math game, couldn't be this.
Oh gosh, more likely than you think. Anyway, let's see. Aid, detect magic. I don't think I can do anything in preparation that is useful. Add bombs. Guess that's important at some point.
It might be if we know about something
mean-
far enough in advance to yeet
We
one
need to
in.
bring the house down.
It's happened a couple of times.
We don't have a bard. We don't need to bring the house down. It's fine.
What if I want to bring the house down?
Then take a level in bard.
Now I'm gonna go for a level of barb.
Yeah, that sounds correct.
Rage's anger. All right.
Are you sure you don't want paladin?
It's the ultimate best thing.
I don't know.
Multi-class into.
I mean, you say righteous anger, and I immediately think of paladin. Just saying.
Except for you don't have any spell slots really, so I wouldn't bother. But there's always what's the divine barbarian? The zealot. Yeah, the zealot. There
There we go. My charisma's not high enough to be a paladin or a bard.
You know what? You actually don't need charisma because all you're going to be using your spells for is smiting, so it's fine.
All right. Well, if I could
500
do some-
coming in from Duke League.
Thank you so much for the bits, Your
Thank you, Your
Grace.
Grace.
I think
Where's
that's a way
my
of saying he
bits,
wants to see
guys?
us play a game.
I think that was just the lightest of nudges. So let's
Get this road on the show.
indeed. Which way did the dark entity thing drag Yi-Ling's father? I recall it vaguely being this direction,
Correct.
to the north. Okay.
Is that not a solid wall?
Yeah, I thought
I
it was
think
a
that's
solid wall.
ledge and then another ledge. I think it's elevated. Yes.
That is correct. It is
can read a map.
Yep. It is a series of elevated platforms. Let me see what I can see from you. How did I draw this? Oh, yeah, you can see that.
All right. Let's go.
I love that preview command. That's nice.
It seems very useful. So do we wish to follow in that direction specifically, or do we think that will take us to the ruins?
Do I remember if the ruins are that
It will
way?
take you to the ruins. Go north.
Great. Let's go. Adam, sick of our dithering. All right.
Adam, sick of our shit.
Do I need to roll to climb?
No.
You're a monk.
Hardcore parkour.
Yeah, you guys are at the level now. We don't worry about that. At least not for that height.
Unless it's funny.
I see another ghost.
You do. You see another spirit. And it continues to float in the air. It seems to be the same one you encountered before. It sort of drifts as if swimming in the air. Sort of nonchalant about its surroundings. Its spectral eyes closed and as if in a pleasant stupor.
All right. Anything you can see with your detect magic, Lynn?
Let me do a little measurement for Lynn, just real quick.
For no reason whatsoever.
For no reason whatsoever. And yes, just at the periphery, you can sense the faintest hint of magic. It's not... It didn't hit you because it's very similar to the rest of the magic that you're feeling around here, but more concentrated. You see, from your detect magic, you constantly... It's like you've turned up your senses to feel the darkness in this place.
Is this a crevasse or like a little wall, and this is the up?
Yeah, so it's like a 5-foot difference.
Okay. I'm keeping an eye out for the shadow things.
I do
including
not.
on the ceiling.
I do not have an ear for the echoes of the dead as you do, Yi-Ling, but the darkness here, it courses as a river does.
So from here, Lynn, you can see the creature. There is faint purple outline in this space. One of the shadows lingers. You could possibly wait for it to pass or ambush it. Or any number of things.
I don't want to startle the spirit that's here, so I'm just going to stay at attention and keep my weapon ready to strike in case something makes a move. I'm going to go and turn to Drausken and sort of give him a quiet nod, too, as I gesture back in the direction I'm looking.
What? What's going on?
I don't think I need to remind you, but stay alert. We're never alone in this place.
The aura disappears, moving south. As of now, you sense nothing except for the general magic around you. Yi-Ling, you approach the floating spirit. It does not regard you at all.
Is there any other way out of this room? Any egresses?
You can roll perception.
Okie doke.
Holy shit.
Okay.
So
So
Nat 20 will just about do it.
as you look forward, there is a place here. Let me see what you can see. Okay. Right here, there is a place where the wall is somewhat thin, and there is a crevice that one could squeeze through. But it would require...
Such as me?
It would require some dexterity, but with enough butter, it...
Because I'm in the habit of carrying butter.
But with a grease spell, it would definitely help. But no, you could climb through, but it would require a dexterity acrobatics check to get through without getting stuck.
All right, let's see if I end up like Winnie the Pooh, guys. Hey, not bad at all.
Okay, well, I mean, we were asking for acrobatics.
Oh, I thought you said athletics. I apologize.
But that's all right. You still rolled a 14. What is your dex bonus?
Yeah, my acrobatics is +5, so it would be
so it's the same.
the same, yeah.
Okay, so you it is definitely tight, but you shimmy through
Shimmy.
and you make it to the other side.
Ah! Did I fall into the river? What is this?
Damn it.
Oh God, I'm leaping before I look. I apologize. Too late though. Did I fall into this river?
There's no river. It's just a lower platform, and you sort of had to shimmy downwards through a slope, in order to get there to the other side. You give me a perception roll.
Oh, that was bad. How much does it sound get me?
You can feel air moving through north of you, and it feels familiar. The ruins are not far ahead, and this could be a good opportunity to bypass any other dangers, but also to forego any opportunities that could be here as well.
Sort of scramble, not into the crevice, but sort of back up to it and just softly call, I think the ruins are this way. And I'll gesture them through the crevasse.
All right. Shall we?
Looking at Drausken with some concern.
You're kidding, right?
The armor, a little harder to shimmy with.
You're still skinnier than me, even with armor.
But if you have a pickaxe, you could widen the gap.
I'd like to not make that kind of sound when there's patrolling shadows. Thank you very much.
I have a better idea.
Oh, yes.
Oh, amazing. This is why the druid cantrips are great.
I probably should have spoke up, but I just wanted to see if Yi-Ling could make it.
Well, in your defense, there's no verbal component. So, with a gesture, it opens up, providing an easy slope to simply walk through.
I use that spell to till the fields.
Everything about that sentence is very you. Shall we?
On the other side, Lynn, you can feel the shadows approaching from the south, going up the ramp just south of you. It's
open.
now or never.
Alert.
Let's go.
Find me.
Your microphone cut out. What'd you say?
No, I was just being creepy. I was like, join me.
Amazing.
Don't worry about it.
Drausken, do you go through as well?
Provided it's accessible, then yes.
Okay. So the four of you pass through as the shadows investigate where you had been walking, and you avoid them.
Bye.
And also some other fun things, but that's okay. Let's see. We are gonna... Oh, I already put you there. Wow, I'm ahead.
Look at you.
Okay.
Where are we?
It went too fast, but did the loading text say leaving a voicemail for Cthulhu?
Might have.
Might have. I don't know.
They say funny things.
Mine loaded immediately, so I
it-
wouldn't know.
It went so fast that I'm not sure that I saw that, but like I feel like I saw that.
Sometimes they do have little silly messages.
Coders having fun.
Amazing.
That wasn't me, I'll say that. So, yeah, there's a little bit of foliage life in this place. But the place seems completely devoid of light.
Not a problem for any of us.
I try so hard not to be that player that just immediately shouts, I have dark vision. I do try.
I didn't say it. I just implied it.
Hey, listen, if everyone has dark vision, then it's just convenient.
I-
You know?
I love how we've ended up in this place where we have warned Yi-Ling over and over about running off without our protection, and now we're just letting her do it.
It's Shadow took one day.
Yeah, honestly, the fact that she hasn't gone running out off entirely on her own is kind of a miracle. Take it.
I'm trying to go slowly so I can keep up.
We've
Like
established a
those usually-
leash distance.
It's one of those retractable leashes.
You backpacks.
Oh god. Oh. Now I want art of this. I want art of Yi-Ling with a monkey backpack.
Lynn and Drausken's got like a death grip on the tail.
And she's gone, folks.
Yes.
Went from laughing to a coughing fit.
Laugh so hard you cough, laugh so hard you cry. Says two sides. of the
Failed
same
a
coin.
will save, then failed a con save.
Look, the cold that I had last weekend lingers.
I get it.
It's the weekend before. I had whooping cough in 9th grade, and now every time I have a cold, I get the cough for weeks after.
Ugh.
Oof.
You know, don't get whooping cough. Vaccinate your kids, people. Anyway.
Yeah,
Well,
Tdap is a good vaccine.
Lynn, do you sense anything with the detect magic?
The general ambience of magic in this place is more concentrated, Lynn. But you don't see any auras or detect any specific items.
This is starting to look familiar.
Yeah, is it starting to look familiar?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. A chill runs down your spine as you feel yourself approaching your own death for a
Feelings.
second time.
Jaw clenches and she nods grimly.
The flow of shadows continues to churn, but whatever was tailing behind us seems to have drifted.
Do I
now.
For
hear
now.
any? Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's all. Go ahead.
Do I hear any voices of spirits here in this place?
Roll perception, please.
Perception section. 9. It's better than the 7.
You go quiet and try to concentrate, but the only sound you can hear are your own bones. And there is just sort of a general sound of nothing. The natural reverberation of your own body.
Like when you're in a soundproof room.
Because there's not actually ever nothing, but
Unless
Yes.
there is, and you can hear your heartbeat pounding in your ears, and every breath is a river. I hate truly soundproof rooms. They're scary.
well,
I see. Is that a platform or just
there's a
like a
stone
courtyard?
dais on the ground. You can recall Van Richten studying it just before you were attacked.
I'm so sorry, but this looks like Hulk Hogan's face.
Brother.
All right, brother.
The number of times that Hulk Hogan has come up in the last month is now like 3, and that is 3 more than like the 20 years beforehand.
So, just for the entertainment of everybody else, at my own expense, when I was a young lad, Hulk Hogan was my hero, and I even had his breakfast cereal, like at the height of his career in the early '90s.
That's precious.
And
Adorable.
I had like a costume, I had toys of like I was so into pro wrestling, and then to see just every decade like something worse happens,
Yeah.
and boy, talk about like living long enough to see yourself become the villain, right? Like so rough. Anyway,
Space is in the stone. It's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I see it now. Okay.
Right? It's still sideways.
Welcome to the ruins, brother.
Oh.
Oh boy. Okay. Everyone keep a sharp eye out. Near where it happened.
Yeah, Loraphyra's head is up and just scanning, listening, looking every direction.
Loraphyra, give me perception as well.
Certainly. 16.
Now, Loraphyra, there is something not far north of where Yi-Ling is. There's something shuffling along the stone ground, and there's the faint crackle of fire.
Before Yi-Ling gets too much further, like yank on the monkey tail. There is something here, very nearby. I can hear it.
Yi-Ling will crouch and sort of shuffle forward, like trying to peek around this crumbled wall.
Roll stealth.
Oh boy. Okay. Middling. 14.
Okay. So, as you make your way around the corner, you can you still don't quite see anything as you're keeping yourself low, but you do see these stairs leading upward, and then there is there's a wall blocking sight from your position.
Just kind of like Scooby-Doo, peek around. I don't see anything still, I don't think. she'll sort of gesture. I don't see anything. Can any of you make anything out? Do we have a spyglass?
It,
I did not spend 1,000 gold for it.
I'm sorry, I made Dane do the dad head rub.
I'm also going to go ahead and just say a spyglass is not going to do us a great deal of good in an enclosed cavern.
I
Right.
was just asking. We picked up so much crap. I don't know.
It's not going to extend our dark vision is really the thing. I'm going to
That is true.
also come up and kind of...
Your insane passive perception.
Yeah, with my 22 passive perception, kind of lean.
Scooby-Doo peek.
yeah, you're running into the same problem where if there's anything beyond this wall here that you can't see over it, but there does seem to be a path leading to the right and stairs to the left.
Do I remember which way we took with Van Richten?
You remember that you were bid to keep low underneath the wall and near some stonework, and then you started to hear things happening and you were told to run, and then you ran north.
Well, we risk being seen if we go towards the wall, but perhaps if we keep low and move quickly enough, we can use it for cover from whatever's on the platform above. Unless someone else has another plan.
What are we trying to elude? What is on the platform above?
More shadow things, other things, but we can at least get an eye on them before they get an eye on us first.
I do not think the darkness will avail us. Perhaps we should move swiftly instead.
I agree.
Sorry. So just... Sorry, you said go towards the stairs or just go?
I think take like the looping south around the cover air up toward the stairs. So loop down and around to give ourselves some space so that whatever is in here might not see us right away.
Like down here?
Like dee. Swing down and around.
Oh, this is what I was talking about. I was using this wall as sort of cover if we cross the ground.
Because
here quickly enough.
Well, the stairs are here, so if we loop around to the stairs.
Lead the way. Oh, wise and perceptive one.
Going up
Yes.
to the place where the thing might be.
Yes.
Okay.
If
As long as we're on the same page.
you have a different suggestion, I'm all ears.
I have no idea what we're dealing with.
Neither do I.
All I suggest is caution.
Indeed. On that note, I would like to. I definitely want to be on the quick side, but I also am. I'm prioritizing stealth more than speed.
All right, please roll stealth.
Certainly. 8. Also, can you do the wave at your light? You are very dark. There we go.
So bright.
He emerges from the darkness.
The dark will not avail you, flame of moon dude.
I don't know if anyone in the group has Pass Without Trace.
I mean, Lynn has access to it as a druid, I think, but I don't know if she prepared it.
I did not think to take it.
We're all just gonna be as sneaky as we possibly could be. Just
Which is to say, just don't be where Drausken is.
Watch, he gets the best stealth of all of us.
He probably will.
For that matter, don't be where I am either.
Just tiptoeing through the
daisies.
brambles.
All right, get a move on, little one.
Yeet.
Don't see anything. That's why they're so nervous.
Book?
What horrors await us, Adam?
Did you just say book?
Yeah.
Ben,
Oh,
get
yeah.
out.
One of the other players came in. He's probably he got a thing that gives him access to every necromancy spell up to level 6, and so he's probably copying. Go away.
Shoo, Ben, shoo.
Oh my god.
So, funny enough, quieter than everyone except for Lynn,
Yeah.
Drausken creeps across, and you see, like, as he does, he kind of, like, presses his shield up against his body to keep his armor from shifting too much, as he kind of quickly shuffles across the open area.
You see a bit of loose rubble come loose underneath Loraphyra's step and tumble down the stairs. And all of you hear a guttural growl as something suddenly looks. And you hear some sniffing. And then nothing.
No me gusta.
Mm-hmm.
We won't be able to elude it forever.
No.
Doesn't mean I don't want to try.
No, in fact, if it's got a keen sense of smell, odds are pretty good it'll find us quite quickly.
Keep your weapons ready.
Ugh,
Ben!
one of the many reasons to dislike dogs.
Actually, while we're all huddled close to one another, if it's depending on its sense of smell, I'm just going to reach down and grab some damp mud and sort of clench it in the middle of my palm and cast prestidigitation. So, assuming we're close enough, I have provided us the scent of, like, wet soil and algae.
Ooh.
Moss or something. Some sort of inner cave overgrowth.
You do some.
Asking our scent. Ooh, do we have any of that? Didn't we have some sort of dust?
Oh, gods.
Like I said, we have so much stuff. Dust.
I'm carrying a dust of sorts. I don't think.
Oh,
it'll
it's
help in
dust
the
of
situation.
dryness, not.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was dust of disappearance for a second. Okay, never mind.
What we do is we take the dust of dryness and we put it in the creature's nose, so it gets like all like dry and crusty, and be like, and then it has to like go try and blow its nose and stuff.
There you go. Okay. Let us creep forward.
Sneaky, sneaky. Well, you know.
Not that it's going to provide a terrible good amount of cover, but Drausken kind of points up to the ledge overhead. That does seem to go around this whole maze of walls.
Is that a ledge above, or is that
I think that's a ledge below.
below?
It's below your current platform.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But it looks like it goes around this lowered area.
Oh, I see what you mean. That it basically comes around this direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, from where you can see that it does drop down here where the platform goes lower.
So you're saying go back down the stairs and go around that ledge?
I mean, you can hop down right here.
Okay. Yeah. Not the bad idea.
All right, let's do it.
Whee!
Yeet.
All right, if everyone would give me one more stealth roll, since you're sort of changing your strategy.
Wow.
Ah! Much better.
Yes.
I got an 18, you got a 21.
Do I have a hair in my face?
4.
Yeah, I will point out that we did get the dental
Boink.
refresh.
We should have wrapped cloth around you, muppied you like a horse's hooves.
Balanced, as all things should be.
Truly.
Also remember when you're stealthing as a group that you actually take the
Oh, that's right. It's a group check.
yeah, you take the average.
Oh, our average is pretty high.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
Drausken kind of grunts as he drops down with the heaviness of his pack.
Ooh, I just heard a compression fracture happen.
Just both knees crack.
Oh.
Yi-Ling, you see what appears to be the tip of a flame, perhaps from a brazier, but a pale blue, about here. And then it begins to move,
Uh-oh.
slightly bobbing.
It is either another ghost or something else is approaching. She's just gonna like hug the wall. I don't know. Yeah, oh, probably not in the wall, but hug the wall. Flatten herself against it. Excuse me. And she'll just keep her eyes on the blue bobbing ball. The BBB. Is it heading towards us?
It seems to be pacing in its place. Moves one direction, then another.
All right. Pacing in place. I'm going to approach slowly, she says to her companions behind her. She will approach slowly. Again, just hugging the wall like Drausken said.
Okay, so just to check. This here, this is not wall. This is overlooking that lower area, right?
Correct.
So the wall is actually here.
Yes, but she's talking about this little lip right here.
Yeah.
That is higher than the ground. And then there is a drop off here.
So like this is the highest elevation, this is 2, and then this is 3 in terms of depth.
So Yi-Ling, as you approach, and I'm just going to move you a little bit closer to kind of
get to do that, but thanks.
get things moving a little bit.
Yeah.
You can see a creature with a husk, sort of dried body made of rock and what appears to be desiccated flesh, with cracks and openings where there are peeking out a glowing blue flame. And
Just like go back, point at Lynn, and oh, it's kind of cute actually. Look at that
Flares.
face. He's happy. Even looks like he's got little ears.
And then let me see how far you can see.
I can see out here.
Okay. You hear
Oh, there's a
A gl-
face. Sorry.
a groan from just a little further north than your vision would permit. Ooh. Yi-Ling.
I want to believe so bad, but I don't trust it. She just squeezes her eyes and then just again gestures to the group. She wants them to see what could be a monster, which is probably a monster, before she does anything about it. But she also will like quietly slip her bow and quiver out of the bag of holding, just in case.
Then you notice a second one.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
no.
Moving southward.
She's just gonna put up two and like flick her fingers and make a monster face. No one else. She's gestured you all to move.
The
towards
card
her.
22.
I kind of look over my shoulder to Drausken and will say, looks like they're encroaching. Do we stand our ground or do we strike?
I don't have any clue.
Say this one's pacing back and forth. Is it like ever looking away from where I am? Like, could I conceivably run across here and get behind the other lip?
Yeah,
ledge?
if you wait for the right moment, as a creature, one of the creatures begins looking around near to where you were. Lynn, I assume, is going to slip down and remain hidden, if possible.
Yes.
And the creature looks around for what it probably heard earlier, and then does not immediately act.
Okay, I will wait for an opportune moment to run over here as quietly as possible.
All right, since that's going to be a little bit more involved, roll stealth once again.
Oh no.
All right, so you get to about here, and then the creature turns and sees you.
Ducks down real quick, like, no, you didn't.
And the creature makes no sound like a roar, but the flames on its head and out of its mouth and out of its eyes and burning in its palm and through its open ribs blares brightly as if screaming. And then there is awash over you a series of dissonant whispers that then pass over.
Souls in its rock body? What's happening here?
This creature does likewise. And then you hear a third, but you do not see it.
But it doesn't come towards me? Or where I've ducked down?
Let's see. The creature looks directly at you. Its eyes burning with fire, but also burning into your mind. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. I can't look. Is it bad? Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, do I have it? I have an inspiration.
You have an inspiration, and we have
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Maybe do that.
Okay, I will attempt one more.
Oh, it's an ember.
There
That's
goes
cool.
my inspiration. Did I
Right,
make it with my inspiration?
Okay.
I don't know what the DC is.
I don't either. I might not have put it. So,
Lucky
did I
number
put
13.
it? Did I put it anywhere else? Okay. Oh, I can figure it out.
I mean, I'm gonna have to
Yes.
switch to battle music anyway.
13
right?
is actually enough to avoid it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Good use of inspo.
Thank you.
But at this point, we are going to now roll initiative as the creatures are indeed hostile.
Here we go.
Boy. All right. Well, we tried. We tried to be stealthy. Oh, now I roll up. Whatever.
Hey, that's
Whatever.
good though.
Against the law.
Whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
Drausken is just in like the wrong party.
Well,
Sorry,
people mean
Grandpa.
different things when they say party, you know?
I think he's had 2 domains to figure that out.
He loves us for who we are, which is a bunch of chaos gremlins.
I think love is a strong word for the emotions that Drausken feels.
He cares for us slightly more than usual.
Yi-Ling,
I
you
appreciate each and every one of you as individuals, and I would absolutely fire you from my unit if I had the ability.
That's the best declaration of love we're gonna get. All right, let's go.
Yi-Ling, you have the first action.
And I also have the high ground.
You have the high ground.
I
Yay!
fear I would not meet your standards as a soldier.
I am going to shoot. I have no idea what this thing's AC is. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 hits.
Yeah. This bow isn't magic or anything special. It's just a normal ass bow.
Okay. The arrow burns in its body before it crumbles to ash.
Resting. Shoot again. Oh, that probably won't hit. Oh wait, I get advantage, right? If I'm at the high ground.
That's correct.
I will try again. 16 hits.
Yes, it does.
Oh, with a really crappy damage. All right, but I hit. I did something.
All right, let me see your vision. Oh,
Do I have any useful?
another thing, Yi-Ling, that you look up and see is a faint blue and white light at the center of a great pit, floating in midair.
Oh, I do see that. Does it? Is that?
Yes, it is.
This is why I braided my hair, so I could do this. Okay. Suddenly my focus is completely shifted. Bonus action. I believe I will do a key point to do patient defense. So I can hot diggity dodge.
Okay.
And I
Lynn.
will. Oh, can I move? Also, sorry.
Yeah.
Was that
No,
far?
fucking get far
No, I can
enough.
go farther. Sorry, I'm running away because I see my dad's ghost.
Oh, dang it.
Drop the
hell.
monkey leash. And that's the end of my turn.
30.
Your
I'm
mic is cutting out, Chris.
Oh no, his
moving 35 and I'm gonna dash 35 after Yi-Ling.
Aw.
All right, you rush after to help your friend to the best of your ability. Bonus actions?
I don't have any to use at the moment.
In that case, moving into sight is the third one, emerging from the shadows to the east. But that's all it does. This one looks around and rushes in this direction, not actually seeing you, Loraphyra, as you are just beneath it and you stealth pretty well.
Yes.
It looks out to the north after Lin and Yi-Ling. And I believe it can do this. Yes.
I believe.
It conjures in its hand a great gout of flame and then lobs it in the direction of Yi-Ling.
Fair.
What's your AC?
I am dodging. My AC is currently 12. That seems wrong, but
That does seem very low, but I remember you don't have a lot of dexterity.
Yeah, but that's low even for
Or
her.
wisdom.
no, I have good dexterity. No, it's only 1.
Okay.
I feel like my dexterity shouldn't be 1, but I don't remember if something happened to me.
Yeah, so if you have a +1 and you're just wearing leather armor, then yeah, your AC is 12.
Okay, something must have happened, but I don't know.
Okay. The flames fly towards you, but instead of your flesh burning, your mind burns. You take 7 points of psychic and 8 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
Even so, dodging did nothing there. Damn. Okay, sorry.
It almost did.
8 points of
And
what?
Lynn,
What?
the fire explodes outward. Give me a dexterity saving throw as well.
Sorry, can you say the damage again? It's not in the chat.
Yeah, I put everything on whisper. 7 and 8.
Okay.
Take 15.
7 and 8. Okay, 15. Okay.
Lynn?
Okay.
Yes.
Dex save.
I don't have a lot of faith in this.
So 11.
Don't think so.
Okay, you also take 15 points of damage. Loraphyra.
Okay. From where I am, if I move to about here, can I see all 3 of these fiery boys?
Yeah, if you peek around, they're large enough that you can at least see them, like, periphery.
Cool. Love that. I want to cast Bane on all 3 of them.
Okay.
So my spell save DC is 15, so they need to make charisma saving throws.
All 3 of them fail the charisma saving throw.
I didn't figure charisma was their strong stat. Cool.
So excellent.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, 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 bang. And then I'm actually going to kind of like crouch down underneath the edge of the ledge that I am at, trying to even scoop back back underneath the edge of that to be as out of sight as I possibly can be.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Now, Loraphyra, I want you to, whenever I do attacks or make saves, go ahead and roll the bane for me.
Got it.
All right. This creature horrifyingly floats up to this platform
Ooh.
and then lands looking over at Lin and Yi-Ling. It moves forward. And it stares into Lin's soul. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Lin.
I never like hearing wisdom saving throws. Ooh, there we go.
Nice,
Okay,
nice.
very good. There, you can feel the psionic energy washing over your mind, but the things that would trouble most people, the threat of death itself, is something you are well acquainted with. And you brush the effects aside.
You shouldn't stare. You won't like what you find.
Ooh.
Very nice. Drausken.
Alrighty. Well, my party is well and truly split, and I don't really care for that. But there is not a ton that I can do about that, unfortunately. The other guys are pretty far away. I do not have a lot of good options here, unfortunately. But I'm going to do what I can to try and at least get them to look away from my allies. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to charge forward towards the enemy on the same platform as me. So we're going to go ahead. That'll put me there. And as he's running up, he is just kind of slamming his sword into his shield, trying to make a lot of noise and just attract the attention of all of the adversaries to the amount that he can.
All right. You do so, and certainly the noise gets their attention. They all turn towards you.
Right here, you rocky bastards. Eyes on me. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to take the dodge action. That'll be me.
Yi-Ling.
Oh God, it's my turn again. I think we need some help. I'm going to reach into the rust bag of tricks and toss a little furball right here and hope it's something big. So I'll just do that and then I'll roll a d8 and see what we get. A giant boar!
Yeah.
Okay, I've got to find a giant boar.
Trying to search the asset library.
I forgot you had one of these. Now they're
I've only used it once, and we got a lion in the place where we had lions, so that was fun. Now a boar is gonna fight this ember, whatever that is. All right. Oh, I guess I should look up some giant boar stats, huh? All right.
All right. I'm gonna push Lynn back a few feet.
Giant boar. There you are. Large beast. Ooh. 12 AC, 42 hit points, 40 feet speed. All right. We can charge. Oh, it's got need to use 20 feet for that. Okay. I shall name you Ghostbuster.
It snorts proudly. Okay. Does it take its turn right after you? Or
Creatures can use a bonus action to command how the creature moves and what action it takes on its next turn. Okay. But it moves on my turn, and this is my turn, so I can use a bonus action to set the boar on the thing. Okay. It's got a tusk, melee weapon attack, +5 to hit. So, flash roll, 20, +5. Let's see if I did that right. I did. Ooh, natural 20 for the boar.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
okay.
Go, gadget boar.
All right. Well, you summon a boar and you give it a complimentary name, and thanks, it charges into the entrails of this creature. Let's see the damage. I have given you the boar in your library.
Sorry, I just did what's
Should
on
be
here.
pretty much at the top.
I rolled what was on my thing here, but I will open. Where's the boar? There you are. Is it the same? 2d6 + 3. That's what I rolled. So cool.
Okay.
Put you away, or actually, I'll bring my calculator back up because I'll need that. I'm sure.
Is that the normal damage, the 2d6 + 3? So give me another 2d6.
Another 2d? Oh, because
You
god, right?
Crit,
I
baby.
crit.
How many of these games have you played?
I don't do summons for a reason. There's too much involved, but I think we need a little help here. So,
I mean,
I'm sucking it up.
You gave the boar a name,
Well,
and it's
I name
experienced
everything. Okay.
Well, it experienced self-actualization.
I brought
we
this
love our
myself,
Ghostbuster.
Good,
Okay.
good buddy.
All right, Len.
All right. I have successfully caught up with Yi-Ling. We're just going to slip behind here, and I'm going to reach for a talisman. Give a small chant before I sort of place a hand on your back. For confidence, but also because I'm sticking a tag on you. And I will actually tell her.
Kick me. Sorry.
This is a place where the shadows dance and the lights flicker. Both mean to trick you.
Okay, protection from evil and good. That will be effective because these are undead.
Excellent. I had a guess. That does mean I'm dropping concentration on detect magic, but I think it will no longer help us here.
Not for a minute, anyway.
I think we have found some magical things.
Well, I'm detecting them, so that is good. Actually, no. I have a bonus action. We're just going to go ahead and drop 2 dice for Balm of the Summer Court, and I'm going to provide this. Where is it? Yeah. Two D6 of healing to Yi-Ling.
Nice.
Oh,
That
I'll take
is-
it. I'll take
That
what
is
I
3
can-
healing. And if you don't have any temp HP, you gain 2 now.
I will take that. Ooh. 2 for me.
2 for you.
2 for flinching.
All
And
right.
that is my turn.
Speaking of flinching, it is the Ember's turn. And this creature looks over at Drausken. And it is going to... it's also going to do Dissonant Whispers on you. Please give me a Wisdom saving throw.
And do. $14.
Okay. All right. Well, you as well resist its effects. You've seen a lot of the horrors of war, so it's going to have to dig a lot deeper to affect you.
Do you know what I've seen? Do you know what I've done? That doesn't mean a thing to me.
This creature, on the other hand, leaps down to attack you.
Now we're talking.
That's not in Delta Green, accustomed to violence.
Yeah. Acclimated, I think, but yeah.
I feel like the Embers are looking at each other and saying, these people need help.
We need so much therapy. Don't worry about it.
It swings with its claw towards you, and you bring up your shield to block it. And sort of there's another trail of the claw, sort of a spirit of it rushing from behind, which is likewise avoided by you. And what is your armor class again? Remind me.
20.
Yeah, definitely a miss. Okay. Loraphyra.
Okay, well. Knowing that it inflicts necrotic, I don't know if this is going to work. Is it hot standing next to me?
Oddly, no.
Okay. I was wondering if it was like a kiln.
Is it cold?
Ooh.
No, it's not.
Like ghost fire.
Yep.
I mean, it's within reaching distance of me, and it doesn't know that I'm here, as far as I know. So, would it count as unseen attacker if I do a boop with inflict wounds?
It is aware of you as you moved out and cast a spell and then moved back.
Okay.
You weren't able to also hide with that.
Got it.
So he's aware of you, but he's not.
I'm not the threat at the moment.
Right.
So he thinks.
So he thinks.
18 for inflict wounds.
That is a hit.
And I'm casting it at first level just because I'm not sure. So 18 necrotic damage.
The spell takes no effect on it.
That's what I thought might be the case.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that is a data point. And I'm not going to move away because I'd like to not get... Well, actually, you know what? I will. I will move away because it is currently baned and I'm going to take a risk. So I'm going to move over here.
Okay, we'll use that reaction. What's your armor class?
My AC is 16.
Okay, you better roll Bane.
I did.
Just did.
Oh, okay. I see. The attack connects, dealing 26 slashing damage.
Ah. Okay.
As well as 9 psychic.
9 psychic. So what's the total on that, Adam?
That's 35.
Thank you. Not great. Okay.
Like that. Don't like that at all.
Nope. But I'm now over here, and I'm going to keep some distance.
We each have a bottle of holy water, right?
I think so.
2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That is the end of my turn.
All right, this is the final ember of the turn. It is going to... Let's see. It is just going to assault the boar with a series of bites and claws.
Just tell me how many times to roll Bane.
Just once. And yeah, that'll cause it to miss pretty much no matter what. What is the boar's AC?
12.
12? Okay. Yeah. So the boar butts its head into the creature and gets so close to its arms that it can't build a lot of leverage to generate enough force to pierce its tough hide. This boar is valuable. At the end of this turn, I'll roll for Bane again for all three.
You gonna call?
What was the DC again?
15. That shouldn't be a continuous check.
Oh, no, it's not?
Not for Bane.
Okay, very good then.
Yeah, no, it's just a save or suck.
Yeah, but they don't repeat the saves at the end of their turns?
No.
Okay. Okay. Drausken.
Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to step out a little bit. I want to be able to make eye contact with that last stone creature thing over there. And then we are going to take a swing at this ember in front of me. That is a 24 to hit.
That is a hit for sure.
Okay.
And it looks like you're going to get an extra radiant damage there.
So that's going to be 7 slashing and 4 radiant. And as the sword kind of carves into the ember, and I see that flash of brilliant light kind of emanating from the blade, Drausken's going to shout out, "Looks like they're undead."
Indeed.
I don't know if anyone's actually said that yet.
In addition, the radiant energy burns brighter than normal and seems to tear at its body with more force. It is vulnerable to radiant damage.
Giggity. All right. Well, we're going to use our extra attack to put another swing in there. That one's only going to be a 13, however.
That will not be enough.
Okay.
But you've dealt some good damage, and you've discovered something.
And then finally, we're going to, of course, follow up with a shield bash in there. I have an 18 on my athletics.
So I know I'm whispering right now, but I got a 23.
Okay.
Is he is able to stand his ground against your shield bash?
That's right, big guy. That's right. Keep your eyes on me. And he kind of like glances off to the side to make sure that Loraphyra doesn't look too hurt, but he saw she got hit real hard, and so he's pretty invested on trying to keep this thing's attention.
Yeah. I mean, she's hurt, but not bad. Not quite bloodied yet.
All right, Yi-Ling.
Right. Hey, she heard Drausken, so she's gonna pull out her bottle of holy water, uncork it. Say, "Claudio, would you be so kind as to take this and dump it on that creature?" And she'll send Claudio off to dump the holy water on this creature.
All
I
right.
assume that's a whole action to do that. So
Yeah, I'm also going to say that's going to take a charge, but that is fine. He flies over, dumps the holy water on there. Is that a save of any kind, or?
I don't think I actually have it in my inventory.
Oh
so
my god! All right, I'll look it up. Jesus Christ!
I never got to use holy water on stuff.
Holy looks
water.
like it is 2d6
It's not loading.
radiant.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2d6 radiant.
Oh, it's a attack.
Pattern on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead and use like the beak attack on your raven.
Okay.
To see if it can deliver it.
I mean, I just assume it could just carry and drop it as it flies overhead.
Yeah, but it's listed in the holy water as an attack, a ranged attack.
Yeah, you know, if you read the thing.
I see.
and presumably Claudio would still have to try and like pour
drop
the water
it in the right
on
spot.
yeah.
Right, and then you have to consider that it's airspeed velocity while carrying
Oh
a heavy flask.
no! Get out of here! Okay, can I just roll my 2d6 radiant?
As someone that has lived in Alaska, I'm just going to go ahead and say a raven would have no problem carrying a flask of water.
I have no
They
doubt,
also
yeah.
would have no issues dropping it right
They're-
where you want it to, even
they are
without the Raven
dramatically-
Queen.
Okay.
Right,
However,
Claudia's the biggest
game,
boy
and you
also.
can't do everything for free. And so anyway, it is especially effective, dealing twice as much damage as you rolled.
Yay. Alright. Was that action and bonus action?
That was yes.
Okay. That's it then for me.
All right, Lynn.
Good job, Claudio! You'll get them, Ghostbuster.
The Yi-Ling's just chucking a zoo at this man.
Oh, does that need to make
mean-
an attack?
Yeah, does Ghostbuster attack?
Oh yeah.
It's on your
Uh,
turn,
Yeah,
isn't it?
on your turn.
I can command him with the bonus action, but otherwise he'll just do what he does, which I guess would be an attack. 'cause
Would
he's a
probably
giant
be
boar.
like gore the thing in front of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Boars hate people.
So you did give the order for him to attack. So I would assume,
I
He
would
would keep
assume.
doing it.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's just gonna do that until told otherwise.
Yeah. He's gonna kill this thing.
And this thing's attacking it back. So at this point, it's in fight mode,
They're in
And-
pitch battle.
and it continues to gore its way into this creature. The more openings on its husk are created, and fire begins to these heatless flames begin to become more and more chaotic and erratic. All right, Lynn, go ahead.
Lynn is going to reach for a handful of Ozymanthus petals, which she crushes into her hand and sort of releases into the air above the cave. They sort of sway in the cave air and coalesce above this ember before, I guess, glowing and forming a single point of light. A silvery sphere that resembles the moon somewhat, which is where this spell is going to come from.
Yes,
As
indeed.
a brilliant shaft of radiant light cuts down through the air in straight down onto this ember right there. It is a 5-foot radius square that I can measure out right about here.
My favorite spells of all time.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Get its
There we go.
ass.
Okay, so you give this guy a spotlight. It does save, but let's see the damage. Even with a full bane, it would still pass.
Great. Well, that would be 2d10.
Okay. All right. So, since it's vulnerable, basically it takes 16
Damn.
regardless.
Nice.
Yay!
So that's not bad.
We love to see it.
And this tears open a huge chunk of its body, and this thing is burning all over. And it seems like the husk is tearing at its own seams.
All right. That's going to be it for my turn.
Nice.
Okay. This one is going to lob some fire at Drausken. But he brings up his shield. The fire bursts around the edges and does absolutely nothing.
Hell yeah.
To harm him. And the creature otherwise stands its ground.
That's all?
This one changes its tactics, takes a low, wide stance, extending its arms, and then driving forward as it scoops upward from underneath you in an attempt to put you in a bear hug. Please roll athletics.
16?
Okay. You are scooped up into its arms and are grappled. You are grappled and restrained. And in addition, you're going to take 6 points of psychic damage. Loraphyra.
Okay, with some distance now between me and this thing, I'm going to curl a hand in front of me as the blue-gray light of the Raven Queen's power comes to me. Maybe a little bit delayed based on what you said earlier, but still there. And then throw it forward as I throw a guiding bolt at the one that has just bear-hugged Drausken.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Okay, 19 is definitely a hit. Let's see the damage.
So that's 19 base level, which is 38 doubled.
Okay, wow.
Eat it!
All right, you blast open a massive just hole in its torso as the guiding bolt, what remains of it, continues to fly outward. Its body is sheathed in the radiant glow that you have created, and it too appears to be losing its ability to keep itself together.
Excellent. I'm going to stay put here, and I don't have any bonus actions I want to do right now, so that is the end of my turn.
Okay, does anything happen at the start of the turn with Moonbeam?
It already took its damage, though, right? So let's see. When a creature enters the spell for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Or starts its turn there, yeah. So you get double the fun.
Hell yeah.
Right. So con save.
So I didn't say last time, but the spell save DC reads it incorrectly. My DC is actually like 17.
Jesus.
Okay. All right. No Bane needed. It fails. Okay.
8 radiant damage.
Plus 8, 16. Again.
So 16 in this case is the light continues to sear through the screaming creature, the silently screaming creature. Let's try. It is going to force the boar to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I guess
No,
it's
he's
just...
gonna find the boar's deep-seated nightmare.
I mean, the boar's no good at wisdom. It's got a -2.
That tracks.
Okay.
Like mother, like son.
It takes 13 psychic damage, and it must use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from the creature.
Which
Oh,
is
no.
not very
Hopefully-
far.
Hopefully, it doesn't bowling pin its way through.
So, yeah, go
Or
ahead.
actually, I guess it could go down here.
No,
Like,
it
could it just
can't.
jump off the cliff? Why not?
It has to go away from him. Like, it could go this way.
That's what
she
I'm
meant.
saying. Down
Okay.
the cliff.
Okay, yeah. Let's
I
see
gotta
if
do
it does that. I'm going to roll for that because
How many damage? did
you're
you
not in
say?
full control of that situation. And so
What was the
Oh,
damage?
that was no help. Okay. It took 13 psychic damage.
Okay. 13.
It does run directly away from the creature. Towards you, Yi-Ling.
Okay. Well, it's not far. It's not. Doesn't have enough space to do a charge move. So.
What is
good.
its speed?
Its speed is because it can move through friendly squares. It's 40, so I guess it could keep going.
So Yi-Ling and Lynn, I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We have a frightened bull running at us.
Okay. I mean that's fair. Ghostbuster, no, I love you.
All right, Lynn leaps up to the side of the wall with her spider climb and simply clings to it. Yi-Ling, you don't take any damage, but you get knocked down. You get knocked prone as this thing charges at you.
No, I love. Come back.
There we go.
Prone. Is there a guy on the ground?
Okay.
Yes. Oh, you already did it.
All right. This one does not want to stand in the moonbeam anymore. So it's going to move down right here, and that will be its turn. Drausken. That one that they're both very hurt. And you are currently restrained, but you can still attack while restrained, just with disadvantage.
Correct. And that is what we are going to do.
Okay.
So I'll be attacking neutrally, since it has a guiding glow on it.
True.
So we'll go ahead and just jam that sword right into its creepy undead face.
Hell yeah.
23.
Hell yeah.
All right. You
Oh,
wrestle an arm free with your sword and jam it down into its head.
All right, that's 5 slashing and 4 radiant.
All right. And with that, the creature loses all integrity. And I'm just going to put this here for no reason.
For no reason.
We see you, Adam.
Press X to doubt.
Oh no.
Oh no, they explode.
It's gonna explode.
Oh no.
All right.
I'm just out of the radius.
But Drausken, it does let go of you.
Yeah, explodes
Oh,
in your
shit.
face. Oh no. Maybe it'll hurt the other one too? The other two?
With what? It's necrotic damage?
I don't know, man. I'm just
We'll find out.
Maybe it's psychic.
I'm living
Who
perpetual
knows?
hope.
Does anything happen?
Not yet.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, then, in that case, we're going to go ahead
That's
and
even
we're going to
scarier.
bonus action shield bash the. Oh wait, is that one dead as well? No, it's just baned. Okay. Sorry, the skull and crossbones is throwing me off.
Here you go. There you go.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and shield bash as we kind of land on the ground. He's just going to drive that shield into the thing's knee and try and knock it down.
Yeesh.
20?
You do exactly what you had intended, and it collapses to the ground.
Nice.
Go ahead and hit him with the extra attack.
Yep, nothing but advantage.
Oh, yeah. Probably a good thing, too. I don't think
Yeah.
a 12 would hit. But a 17
There.
would probably hit.
Yeah.
Get
Yep,
it.
that made a difference. So good strategy.
All right, so that's 5 slashing and 3 radiant.
Okay.
Oh no.
I don't
Bro.
know. I don't know.
We don't know. We don't know. We can't see this.
They are visibly like
Oh.
convulsing. The flesh is pushing outward and tearing away, and you can hear the roar of ghost flame within it.
Is there anything that would indicate to me that this is a bad place to be? Or does this
Yes.
just seem like the death throes of a creepy undead monster?
I think it's starting to swell.
Yes, it will blow up. I am making that as obvious as I can without outright saying it, but now I'm outright saying it.
Okay, this is the difference between what Dane suspects and what Drausken suspects. So
Fair, fair. Run away.
okay, then in that case, there is only one thing that I can think that he would do, which is to move directly towards Loraphyra. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away! And that'll be my turn.
I don't think
Yi-Ling.
I have time.
All right. Well,
Oh,
it's
boy.
not gone off yet. So I believe I can the boar with exactly if it's dashing with its action can get right up to the other thing. But I don't know. What is this like a ledge we can jump down, or does that go up more?
It goes down. You can jump
Okay.
down on it.
She will not leave Ghostbuster in the explosion area.
Well,
she will use her bonus action to see if he can scramble down there.
We will call some of this difficult terrain.
Okay. I'm trying to get him down here. Can he?
I'm
Does he
just
need to make
going
some sort of roll?
I'm just going to say that all of this right here is difficult terrain.
He's a boar, not a goat.
If he was a goat, I would say, yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. Do I need to
Yeah.
make some sort of roll?
Yeah, that's
or
a
is
different
it-
roll on the.
It's just
Well,
half
you just-
speed. It's just
Oh,
half
okay.
speed.
Stand up. Yeah.
Oh, that's not very far then. Yeah, okay, he can make it a little bit farther. He just needs to move out, and then Yi-Ling's gonna be like, I'm coming too. She's also gonna go down there out of the range.
Okay. Yeah, as a monk, you can get up and get out of dodge, even over difficult terrain. I mean, you just got so much speed.
Yeah, and I can't see the thing anymore at this point. But yeah. She's just gonna hunker down, see what happens. And if the other living undead thing comes closer, she will shoot at it. That's her holding her action.
Okay.
Comes an eye range, she will do that. Okay, that's it.
Lynn.
Lynn is in a relatively safe position, but as she is watching the creatures begin to swell, she's just kind of making observations to herself, and she says out loud, "A furnace of spirits, made to burn but never fade. Such resentment and pain. It comes to a roar now." And with that, we're just gonna stay on the walls and climb all the way up, down? Here, down, yeah.
Okay. Lynn very creepily moves her joints in the wrong directions and begins to clamber around that great root down the other side.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Samara climbs the wall. Or what's his name? Sadako.
Go.
No, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think it's Samira.
Well, that's the English
They're both correct.
version.
Ah.
Yeah, Sadako's the original name.
All right. This one is going to move here. And then it's going to throw a bolt of ghost fire right on top of Drausken.
Rude.
Can it see us? Is there not a lip there, a ledge there?
He has a passive.
Is he lobbing it? He's going for the 3-point shot?
That's right.
Kobe.
25.
Yow.
I mean, would go towards Drausken anyway, because missile, shield, curse.
Yeah.
It's a 25 to hit, I'm assuming.
Correct. And then 20 total damage.
But don't you get like less damage from missiles, or does this not count because it's like weird magic stuff?
It is psychic necrotic damage.
Weird magic stuff. Got it.
I don't know if it reduces damage on missiles anyway.
I don't think it does anyways.
I
think
thought
it
it
just
did
holds
something.
them.
No, it's a cursed item. It just attracts missiles.
It's not good.
It's good in certain ways.
We had been making good with it.
All right, this
All
one
right.
blows up.
Hell's bells.
Oh, you have
And-
resistance to damage from ranged weapon attacks, but it's not a weapon, so
Yes.
Okay.
it's weird magic.
I have.
Give me a dexterity saving throw for Drausken and Loraphyra.
I have a quandary.
Uh-oh.
My shield master allows me to, when I am subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you can use your reaction to take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw, interposing yourself between, or the shield between yourself and the source of the effect. This is a dexterity save, right?
Yes, it is a dexterity saving throw.
Cool. May I try to instead protect Loraphyra from the blast?
Interesting.
I'll take the hit, but I am trying to cover her from the brunt of the damage.
A lovable bugbear.
Okay. We will.
Hobgoblin, thank you.
Okay, sorry, excuse me. I apologize. I'll shut up now.
I also
all goblinoids look the
1,000
same.
lashes.
Also, I forgot
Nail for Tania for 1,000 years.
when the creature did its bolt attack, it explodes and hits Loraphyra as well, who needs to make a dex save for that first.
Yeah, that tracks.
All right, 20 damage.
Oof.
What okay.
What kind of damage is that?
Okay, 12 psychic, 8 necrotic.
Okay, because I'm a Shidarkai, so I have resistance to necrotic.
Oh, yeah.
So that actually does matter.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how much?
It was 12 psychic and 8 necrotic, so 4.
16.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. From this exploding one, Drausken interposes his shield. I still want both of you to make a dex save anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
I got a 5. Loraphyra,
Whoops.
do better.
I did better. I got a 14.
Okay.
Does anyone want a Deadpool?
You can take the Deadpool if you need it.
I just love the DM looking down at the dice, just going, "Ooh."
The inflection said everything.
Well, okay. Here's the question: who has to succeed at the dex save for my shield master to take effect?
So
Since I'm trying to protect her.
I was gonna be generous and give it to both of you.
Oh. So you need to succeed this, Dane.
Since you just happen to be in the perfect position in like a tunnel.
Yeah,
right?
so go ahead and use a Deadpool.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
thank you, Duke Fleet, for refreshing that before we even used it.
Aw, your grace.
I
Thank you.
actually have inspiration, so I'll use that instead.
Hey, there we go.
Okay.
How's a
Okay.
20?
Hell yeah.
There it is. So
Whew.
you put up the shield and the ghost flames pour around you and rush past the both of you before dissipating. And you take no damage.
Hell yes.
I'll take it. I was willing to take the hit, but I'll take the 0.
Amazing.
No, you guys, you did it. So I'm going to turn that off. And then, yep, he's gone.
Nice.
All right, Loraphyra.
Making sure Bane's still up for as little as it truly matters anymore. Okay.
It's gotten some value. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not mad about it. I'm just explaining why I'm rolling a con save. Okay.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna look over at Drausken, but it's like eyes wide in her very pale face, like, thank you. Runs. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I see the fella up top from here?
Yeah, you can see the little bit of his flame hat just over the ledge.
Just a little guy poking out.
Just a little guy.
It's a little guy.
Can you know what? I can.
Ears.
They can't see me. They can't see me.
Well, then that means that I can see enough to use Sacred Flame because there's no advantage given from cover in the saving
True.
throw. So I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on this boyo.
All right, it fails.
Amazing. So that is. Are we? Yes, we're at the point where it is.
Wait. Why does it fail? Saving throw?
Yeah, it failed a saving throw.
Oh, it fails. Okay, not the spell. Gotcha.
Yeah, no.
No, sorry. I knew what he meant.
Loraphyra.
I am delighted that I've been given so many opportunities for for Sacred Flame to actually work.
And it does 16 damage.
Hell yeah.
Phew.
Nice.
Amazing.
Shadowheart cries in the distance.
Let her.
Wow. I mean, Team Lazel, but damn.
Team Karlak every day.
That's everybody's favorite.
Well, that's because she's
She's the best. She's amazing. But yeah,
Lazel right after that.
Unlike the fucked up ones.
I thought they're all fucked up. That's the point.
Yeah, but Karlak's fucked up to the extent that things have happened to her.
Adam, you named your daughter Morrigan. Of
Yeah,
course, you're like the fucked up one.
Yeah, I did. Yep. I have a type, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
Aren't we all?
I need broken women, you know.
I like the broken voice.
and I need women who can break me over their knee.
Yeah, I look at Karlak and I go, she's got too much going on. She's doing fine. She's like, I literally have a bomb in my chest. I'm like, you seem fine. You seem put together.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, why do I wear eye makeup on these streams? I'm either gonna cry or laugh so hard I cry.
I haven't ruined anything yet.
And that is at least until she gives her like monologue during Act 3, which if you haven't gotten there yet,
Nope.
No spoilers.
Still in Act 1.
The performance is amazing.
We just killed Minthara, and it was a very hard fight, and Alondra was very surprised because she's like, I usually just walk through this one.
I was gonna say, hold on. There could be several Minthara fights.
The one in the
Yeah,
goblin camp. Okay, yes, I have moved, I have used an action, I don't have a bonus action that I want to use right now, so that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
You know, for this game that we're allegedly playing.
Allegedly.
And now another explosion.
Now it's time for another explosion. The only one in it is Drausken. Drausken, another deck save, please.
Oh boy.
Me too.
Okay.
That shield doing triple duty.
It may be cursed, but worth?
Honestly.
Yeah. It blows up and does nothing to you.
Bye-bye.
The shield holds up.
Yeah, Loraphyra kind of peeks back around the corner and gives him the thumbs up, goes back to what she's doing.
Okay. Now, in the interest of time, the fight at this point is fairly inevitable. And so I'm going to say this creature vanishes into darkness. And you are all left alone with the spirit, no longer held by some unseen force at the center of the pit, but instead able to drift onto the platform and land in place. And it's right there as Yi-Ling and her father look each other in the eye, and he gives a soft smile that will go on break.
All right.
Do that.
Yes. Get Tania ready. Get her all keyed up and ready to go.
Give yourself a minute.
We will be back very shortly, friends. Thank you so much for being here for this. And yeah, it's going to get emotional. We'll be right back.
Oh, I missed this.
Oh, amazing. Hello, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome back to the Fey Realm and to Death. Adam, over to you, sir.
Okay. So, as the battle has come to an end, and the shadows for now have receded into the corners of the air, the spirit of Yi-Ling's father, still a ghost trapped within Mordent, floats down from the place where he had been suspended onto the broken stone platform overlooking the pit. He turns to Yi-Ling and smiles warmly at her.
Makes her way over. Oh, fuck it. She's just gonna run. Ghostbuster can follow behind.
Drausken comes running around the corner looking for his other allies, but when he sees Yi-Ling and the ghost, he kind of slows to kind of a stop and just watches.
He instinctively extends his hands out to you to take yours, and unfortunately it passes right through.
Literally, you Ata.
I did not think that I would see you again. And truth be told, it was my intent to ensure that you would not come here.
We had to. We're here to free you and all the spirits of Mordent. And my mother, too.
I would so that such a thing it could be. But this curse is ancient. He looks down the pit behind him. There, in the yawning darkness, lies a creature. It is, I think, the source. It is horrifying to behold. I have only glimpsed it. A being of flesh shadow, with a burning bright heart at its center.
That is what keeps Lord Godfrey here. That is where we must go. What we need to destroy to lift the curse.
But what if you do not survive? How can you be sure that you can prevail over it?
I don't know, but I did not survive before, and I was brought back. This purpose. Mayhap I will be again. I cannot say for sure. But
You were brought back? By what means?
a goddess from another world. She's called the Raven Queen. She somehow pulled my soul to her realm and gave me life again. I asked if she could bring back you and Mother.
I see. Is that what you want? Yi-Ling? To have your mom and dad back?
I mean, of course it's what I want, but it is really what you want. Mother would like to move on, and if that is what you wish, if I can break your spirits free from this place, you can go wherever you would like to go in the hereafter.
No, Yi-Ling. The choice is yours. I am your father, dead or alive, and as such, it is my task to ensure that you are ready and strong for the things to come. If you have need of your father, I will be here. But from where I stand, you seem more than capable, more than competent.
I don't know that I feel that way, but I'm trying my best.
If you have gained the attention of a deity that has seen fit to bring you back to life, if you can slay these creatures, then perhaps I was wrong. Perhaps you can descend into that well, though I loathe for you to do so. But I will protect you if you want. And if you wish to walk away from this, you will bear no shame from me. But if you choose to do it, then I must unravel my arms as hesitantly as I may, so that you can do and realize yourself.
I will not let your soul suffer here for eternity. I will do whatever I can for you.
Then I suppose, Yi-Ling, you deserve to know the truth of what happened.
What do you mean?
Before you descend into the pit, if that is indeed your destiny, walk around it to the north, and there you will find proof of what I have done. I hope that you will be able to understand.
Understand what?
Go and see. He points in this direction.
Will you still be here?
Yes. I imagine you will have questions. And it is not as if a spirit can leave Mordent.
Well, if I can help it. But for now, I will go see what you have done. She reaches out, but then draws her hand back, knowing she can't touch him. And will slowly walk away. I'm gonna mute myself while I blow my nose.
The blubbering. Yes.
We
blubbering.
feed upon this.
This eyeshadow's real good, though. It ain't running at all, so...
Or we can't tell because you already did the smear.
I I had a tear going down right here.
Nice.
It's smear, so, whatever brand this is, it's good brand. Waterproof.
Yep.
We got her, boys. Mission success.
Not
Did
that that's
you really have any doubt?
like that's not a hard mountain to climb.
Mwah.
No, I make
Still a check mark.
I make Dane cry. That might be a little bit something.
There you go. There's a high bar.
Doable, but
a little tougher. I mean, anybody's tougher than Tania,
Yeah.
but
It's true. It's true. The bar is in hell. We know this.
she's a wear faucet.
oh. When Yi-Ling is headed in that direction, I am going to move up to here, more to keep an eye so that if something explodes up there, that we're at least reasonably close.
I trust nothing.
Not a goddamn thing at this point.
Look around at our gathered friends.
Some company.
Yes. He made us look to the north. There is something there we need to see.
But sure, Tiana, this could change things.
Said that we would have questions, so let us go find out what we are going to ask about. Just, wipe her eyes as she, heads towards the north. Okay, I'm gonna assume the pile of rocks there that looks like stairs. It's kind of like stairs. Is this climbable?
Yeah.
Okay. That one's long. rocks. To...
What's that?
I saw a thing on the map that is upsetting. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. All right. Is that what I think it is?
It is.
Oh god.
It
I
is
think
you.
Yi-Ling actually does just sort of stop from this distance. It doesn't. Like, she doesn't remember what happened, thanks to Lynn, but also does not really want to see.
I do want a sanity check for this, though.
Of course you do.
I mean, valid. How often do you see your own dead body?
Okay, middling. 15's not too bad. I stopped far enough away.
Perhaps part of you knew that this was a possibility. This is where you had died. You ran, as you can tell now, when you were told to run, you ran the wrong way. You would have been in more danger, not less. But there are no burns. There are no tears at your desiccated corpse. There is a single blade in your back.
Curiosity is getting the better of her because a blade is not what a shadow monster has normally. Shoot. Just sort of like stillness of mind. She will take the blade out of her own corpse and examine it. I don't know. This is so
You Sorry, go ahead.
You don't need to be here for this.
I should be able to face this much. This is strange. But she like sort of focuses more on the sword than her body at the moment. Does it look familiar?
The make of the hilt, it is reminiscent of Eberron. And the blade is a soft, pure, roughly hewn silver.
No. No.
Drausken is going to kind of try to move her away from the body.
I think Yi-Ling's like ripping the sword so hard. I don't know if it's still sharp after however long. But if it is, it would cut into her hands.
There are bits of flecks of the unalloyed metal in your hand.
Let's just take that.
She's got like a death grip on it. She's just shaking her head and like looking at it in disbelief. That's it. That's all she can do.
Loraphyra is going to come up to her, moving with the kind of care that you have when approaching a terrified fawn. And Yi-Ling,
No.
look at me. Look at me. Yi-Ling, reach out and put like tip her chin up toward me. You're bleeding. You need to let go of that.
It can't be true.
It likely is. He said you would have questions.
I only have one. She drops the sword.
Loraphyra is going to pick it up.
The spirit moves to meet you, but maintains a respectful distance.
Yi-Ling doesn't even notice. She's just like looking down at the blood on her hands now.
I had intended possibly to use it on myself if the worst should happen. Van Richten and I had a theory about ethereal travel. I was not sure it would work. But when your death seemed all but inevitable, I thought the best I could do would be to sever your connection to this place, so that your spirit could move on. It appears that I was right. Still, I have lived with that moment. Well, I have existed with that moment for all this time. I can't expect you to forgive me, but know that it gave me no pleasure and filled me with sorrow.
Why didn't you tell me?
When I told you to run, I thought you would go back the way we came. I didn't intend for you to see me use it on myself or your mother.
You could have told me what the alternate plan was.
You're right. I could have. Your mother and I decided it would be best to keep it to ourselves. To try to spare you of it. It is perhaps the fault of every parent on some level to harm through protection. I'm sorry.
I don't know what to say or what to feel.
Well, it will take some time, perhaps. But at the very least, recognize what it did. Your soul was severed from the curse of Mordent. Your spirit was able to leave this place, free for this Raven Queen to grasp onto and to bring you back. What that blade is made of is pure silver. It would be a poor weapon in most situations, but it is sharp.
Yes. I suppose it is.
Perhaps that discovery can be of some use to you. But, Yi-Ling, if you wish for me to disappear, I shall trouble you no further. Just tell me what you want.
I wish none of this would have happened in the first place.
So do I. I'll give you some time.
Is there anything else you can tell us?
The glaive with which you were armed, you will see is conspicuously missing. The creature below, it has taken it.
That's why it was... it was special to me, but...
In my anger, I thrust it down to whatever power lie below. And it was claimed. Perhaps because of the circumstances surrounding your death, this creature sought to study it, perhaps, or devour it. I do not know. But I know that it is there in the pit.
Is it undead like these other creatures were?
I suspect so, but I do not know for sure. You feel the malaise here in these caverns, in these ruins. It becomes much more concentrated and dense as you descend.
Is that what killed us? Or you?
No. The creatures you slew killed me.
Is there a way to lure it out?
I admit I have not tried. But my ability to manipulate the physical world is limited.
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Just, I know this will be very human of me to say, but your mother told me that it was important to verbalize from time to time. I love you. And I'm so sorry.
I love you too, Ada. I understand why you did it. I'm upset, but if I'm lucky, I will live. And I will forgive you.
I am so glad to hear it. Thank you.
And I hope you will forgive me.
Forgive you? For what?
Running the wrong way.
I was not clear. It was my fault. But I panicked.
I'm still learning, but perhaps I will be your revenant.
I will be whatever you need me to be. In the meantime, I think your companions are waiting. I think they're thinking of the next steps. And if you are here on the errand of a deity, I should not stand in the way. I will be around. If you need me, and you are in Mordent, just call me.
I will. I blow my nose again. Thanks, Adam. I hate it.
No, you don't.
Well, I was like, it's not a Tania thing if it's not horribly tragic.
True. True. I do love my trauma.
Trauma.
Anyway, props to whoever makes this eyeshadow.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but
Could
could be
be.
sponsored.
Hashtag not
I
spawn.
want to say
Hashtag
it's
could be
CoverGirl.
spawn.
I'll have to go look. Oh, okay.
While Yi-Ling is talking to her father, I'm standing a little bit of a distance back, still holding the sword, or whatever kind of blade it is, and turn it over in my hands. And I would like to use dark empathy on it to try and get a sense for what the fuck.
You get to
So-
play.
So it's a dagger, and you can see the creatures of shadow emerging from the darkness. And you can hear him panicking and calling. Van Richten is able to cast a spell to frighten the creatures briefly, but soon the other mercenaries are overwhelmed, and Van Richten calls for a retreat. Yi-Ling's father shouts out to Yi-Ling to run. She runs in the opposite direction. There's distraction for a moment as a creature lunges at her father, who is cut by the attack, but manages to scramble away. Seeing that his own doom is inevitable and he can't outpace the creature, he looks and sees Yi-Ling looking for an exit. He draws the knife, dodges one final attack, and then throws the knife before being slain. There is more. There is more before all of that. But in order to know, I will require a check.
All right. Do you have one in mind?
Insight.
No, like a check.
I'm gonna need about 34 fitty.
I could do tree fitty.
Right. In this economy, yeah.
Valid.
Tree fitty is about the best any of us can do.
Truly. All right, insight. 29.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel all of this. I feel all of the emotions of everything rushing through me, and sensing that there is more. Kind of like grit my teeth. I think her teeth even like dig into her lower lip a little bit as she reaches further back to try and pull what Van Richten knew about this blade and what it can do.
So it goes long before any of that.
Amazing.
And this entire ruin is a glorious temple. And your serpentine hand holds the blade aloft as it is plunged down into a human bound upon the altar, with its heart torn open and then removed, thrown into the pit for the glory of the great serpent. Knowing that with the cut of this blade, the soul will in fact depart, and the offering to the great serpent is pure. Now, this is thousands of years in the past. At least the blade over time changes hands, buried and lost, rediscovered again, rehewn, reshaped, sharpened, given a new handle eventually.
Does anything about this great serpent ring any bells in my own memory, or can I pull from the memories of the people who used it?
You know that these are Yanti.
Yeah.
And you know that they worship a few different serpentine gods, but the principal being the world serpent, and the devourer of all things, prophesied to eventually eat everything in existence. But the act of using silver in the ritual ensures that their thread cannot be tethered to the ethereal realm.
Blink a few times and shake my head. Is there anything else as I'm coming out of these memories that I can pick up on?
Is there something specific you're looking for? Because I feel like I'm not getting there.
No, I guess not. I guess that's more of the blanket. OGM, is there anything else that you would like to bestow upon me?
Yeah, so this skin, at least the belief among the Yangti was that it could, they believed that there was a thread that could tether you between planes, and by severing the thread, you can go directly to the god you worship, which in their case would be an offering to the serpent.
All right.
But the serpent itself is not important to your task.
No. But severing is. That's what we do. I'm going to come out of those memories and look over at... I imagine this is taking a little while, so I'm going to get the read of what's going on in the rest of the room.
Discover anything?
Sorry, go ahead, Drausken.
Discover anything?
This thing is ancient. Thousands of years old.
Is it useful?
I think so.
I like that.
And I'll explain to them what I picked up from the memories. Ooh. Chris! Ooh, goodness.
Okay, we got the picture back. And the audio.
Hooray! Welcome back,
We
Chris.
just have to do the little shuffle of pictures.
Hello, sir.
Okay, we're back.
Fortunately, that was an easy shuffle because he and Adam were down on the bottom. Okay. Severing is what we do. And without the evidence of Yi-Ling being cut free from this place so that the Raven Queen could catch her, I would dismiss it as a belief of the auntie, known to be somewhat insane. But it worked. It cut her free from this place. What if it can cut through the lie that is holding Godfrey here?
I'm also interested in knowing what's down there.
As am I. That was the pit that they threw hearts into for sacrifice. That's where they believed this great serpent was.
You had an opportunity to speak with Veneric, and what did you learn from him?
He wanted to know about what we were doing, wanted to know about our mission. He wasn't able to give much information on Godfrey himself. I consistently get the feeling that Godfrey knows exactly what he did and what his lie was, and it doesn't matter to him.
And what of the ruins, and what of this place?
I don't remember if we talked about that, Adam.
The pit is still largely a mystery beyond what you sensed in the dagger and
What Van Richten would know.
and what Van Richten. I mean, Van Richten didn't get this far, basically.
Yeah. He
And
kept trying to come back.
yeah, he kept finding other unwitting adventurers to come try it out. But he has not been able to make the plunge, let's say. Because his stats aren't great.
I think I remember he also brought up some theory of his, something about guardians of some kind.
Yeah, it's been a month. I don't remember.
Well, I think he was talking about the shadows or the super shadows.
Mm-hmm.
The things here that are older and maybe aren't even part of Mordent.
Yeah, Dane's right. You have exhausted what he was useful in telling you about. This is above his pay grade, essentially.
Liang Bai said something about the shadow having like a great glowing heart, right?
Yes.
So
One down there.
yeah. I'm wondering if perhaps whatever this thing is, it is what is tethering all the souls to this place, including Godfroy. And if we can sever that connection, we can be rid of him once and for all.
We know that there
Moreover, we free any souls and spirits that remain captive in his estate.
We know that
all of them go free.
Yes, exactly. We know that there is some connection between the dark entity, whatever it is. Something that is holding the Dread Lords in their eternal prison. So,
did we ever witness or hear of such creatures in the other domains?
I think we
back
were
in Tempest, back in Akath?
I don't think so, but we were fortunate enough to use their own traumas and the problems that were created by them in order to sever those connections. This is more direct.
It does seem an existential matter of the Dreadlords and the domains themselves. Do they simply spring into existence of their own volition, or are they forged by an outside entity for a purpose? If they are in fact created, as suspicion seems to indicate, that means that there is a hand that can be forced, one way or the other.
And I think that as my lady recovers more of herself, we will understand more and more of that. There are forces in play who are all trying for this. Between Shar, my lady, Orcus, the Archfey, whose name I won't speak. There's a lot of moving pieces on the chessboard. And for all of them, we are pawns, but well, pawns can make it to the back row and become a queen.
It's very optimistic given our circumstances, but I'll take it.
I'm an optimistic nihilist. Yi-Ling, how are you holding up?
Holding, I suppose. This is not what I expected to find, as you may imagine.
It is okay to feel grief. It is natural to feel grief. Let it through you. let it past you.
I don't think it will move through me for a while. I think it will stay for some time. But I'll wrap it up, put a little bow on it, and set it aside until I have time for it.
And when you have time for it, sit with it, listen to it, understand all that it has to say.
I think it's time we applied the silver to our weapons and face whatever is down there.
If you would permit me to aid you in taking this first step beyond. Lynn is going to take a knee and gently place her fingers on the soil. She is going to lower the body of Yi-Ling just low enough to inter to the earth. And before she begins to smooth it over with a layer of topsoil, she turns back to Yi-Ling and says, I don't believe I've ever had the opportunity to ask you your favorite flower.
Oh. Yeah. Don't know that I've ever really thought about it before. What is it called? The one that really only blooms like for a couple weeks. It's on a stalk and it can be white or pink or purple. Hyacinth, I think. Yes. Okay, I had to look it up to make sure I was right. I am. It is hyacinth. They're like little stars.
Hyacinth. Sincerity. Joy. But also envy, jealousy, doubt. But moreover, a desire for forgiveness. He places her hand on the mound, and with druidcraft, a patch of hyacinths grows.
I don't think I would attend my own funeral. It's a little strange. But I thank you, my sister. Oh no, I'm blanking.
Rafflenin?
Yes, thank you.
I know what you're referencing.
I know. I knew you would know. I was about to ask you for your help.
To die is not to end your tale. When one thing perishes, another begins to flourish, to grow, to thrive. And when it too falls, it paves way for life anew. It is why we must end the curse that binds this place.
we should take some rest before we descend. I don't know about the rest of you, but I am fairly hurt.
Actually, well, Ghostbuster back there actually helped very much with that.
Now, Loraphyra will look down, and there's like this huge gash across her rib cage that she's been kind of hiding with her arm.
Oh no! Oh, do we have? I mean, we got a whole bunch of potions, right?
We have a whole bunch of potions. On the meta level, I'm going to suggest at least a short rest.
A short rest will do.
Yeah, you can short rest, but as you were to complete it, the shadows would once again begin to reemerge from the edges and assault you once again.
Do we think that we would be able to complete a short rest and then yoop? Or would the short
Yes,
rest be interrupted?
You can complete the short rest.
We may just have to fight our way back out.
If the shadows remain.
Exactly that. And
This
assuming we
place is a
survive.
river, and this place is a river, and all of its branches lead here.
I'm just putting out there the possibility that we may be reinforcing the enemies behind us before we go fight their commander.
No,
I
you
understand.
are correct, and that is a good consideration. I would just prefer, well, perhaps we can make do with potions. And I'm gonna take stock of how everyone is doing.
You'll make do with this, and I will place a hand upon the wound, and we will cure wounds
Well, thanks.
with a 3rd level spell slot. I can spare one. It's fine.
Okay.
It
That could have been
would
better.
hurt to also take stock of our healing supplies.
I have a potion of healing, a potion of supreme healing, and 2 potions of greater healing.
I have 2 greater healing potions. I also still have. Do I still have the unicorn horn? I thought I passed that off to someone.
I think
I thought you had the unicorn horn.
Yeah.
Who does?
So you got that. You do.
Okay. Cool. Need to look up what that thing does again. Every time I forget.
Well, the main thing it did is it enabled you to activate the cauldron in Tempest, but yes, it also does some healing.
Well, you know.
I believe you've also utilized its mass teleport before.
Yeah, teleport.
Yeah, that was cool. There you are. Healing touch 3 per day. Target magically regains 2d8 plus 2 hit points.
Yeah, see, my strength should be 14. Did one of the shadows suck out my strength?
Probably.
Yes.
Something shadows do.
And my dexterity should be 16 too, so.
So, yeah, when you
Would
long
that-
rested, that would have cleared.
Okay, well. Whoops. Glad I had my original stat somewhere else, or else that would have been bad.
Yeah. Lord of mercy.
Glad I didn't actually hit it. Well, I did shoot a bow, but oh well, that's fine. Okay. But I'm only 97 out of 109, so I could probably just drink a regular potion or be fine.
There is one thing I'd like to do, just to have it on hand while we're still preparing. There is a... Actually, you know what? Because I see there's water leading into the pit. I think I'll hold on to it. I'll just put a note down.
Hey, let me know if you find any pipeweed out there while you're scavenging around.
Sure, well, here, may as well keep a nose out for medicinal herbs.
What's a regular potion again? It's just
2d4 plus 2.
okay. Nice. Still can't math for crap though. All right.
I mean, math is hard.
So that brings me up to 105, which is still 1 HP over than my usual max, thanks to 8. And I still have. Lynn, how long do the temporary hit points last? From your Bomb of the Summer Court, I think. Just till they're used.
I think it's just until they're used.
Cool. So I have 2 temp HP and 105. So I'm good. I'll cross off that potion of healing. Whee.
Yeah, I'm doing fine on spells.
I only use 1 key point and 1 bag of breath. Yeah, honestly, Ghostbuster.
Ghostbusters.
MVP.
Huge MVP.
MVB.
And he's here till the next dawn, so we can take him down to the hole with us.
Speaking of, I want to go over and look down the edge of the hole and see if there's how the hell to get down there.
I mean, probably the ledge here. Does anyone have Featherfall?
You want wizards for that.
Well,
You could probably inquire your father as to how one might get down there.
that's true. I think I could get down there just fine.
I think
If I have slow fall, yeah.
I think
Oh no, that's just reducing damage. Never mind.
I don't know how deep that pit goes, but I could provide some handholds.
Well, I was also going to say, with your ability to walk on walls, you should be able to just get down there.
I certainly could, but I don't expect to carry you all.
No, of course not. But we have no idea how deep it is. We should have about 200 feet of rope between us. Is that long enough? I don't know.
Oh, I have so much rope from my explorer packs that I took from Tempest. It was full of arrows, full of rope. I just grabbed all of those. I did. I grabbed all those packs from those hunters.
Amazing.
Those Mordents. So, yeah, it says I have 2. So plus my own, that's 150 feet of rope.
You have 150, and then we, between the 3 of us, that's 300 feet of rope if we splice it all together. So, I guess the thing to do is drop down 1 length of rope with like a rock on the end of it and see if it hits bottom. If it doesn't, tie another one and keep doing that until it hits bottom.
And there is always the possibility of blurring it out, although I'm not sure how we would do that. But if it's stronger in the place where the miasma is the strongest, if we could get it out of the hole.
Does anyone have the light cantrip?
Yes.
We all do, right? Because of.
Oh, you're right. We all do while we're here.
While we're here, yeah.
Yeah, light up that rock while we reel
go.
it down.
There we go.
Just at the purely meta level.
Rainbow stones.
Nice.
Rainbow stones.
Just at the purely meta level, I'm pretty sure Adam won't let us lure it out because we were just talking about Imarith.
I don't know what that is.
It's from Storm King's Thunder. He was big mad about how that campaign ended.
But not mad at any of you.
No, I know.
Just, yeah.
Wrong.
I'll never run it by the book again.
Valid. Yeah, cast light on a stone, tie the rope around it, and begin lowering it down, swinging it to get out from that ledge that's down there.
So as you toss the rope out, it begins to slow in its descent in the center of the pit. And it kind of moves around like it's traveling through water.
Does it feel like actual... Are we going to swim through this miasma?
Didn't Rictus give us anything to help with that?
I don't think he knew. There's no
We have
way.
silver sheen. Well, we have 3 bottles of holy water now. Potion of
Okay.
stone giant strength, which would be
I may have something for all of you.
pretty cool with my glaive.
It's gonna cost me some resources, but I think it'll be fine.
What are you thinking?
Your concern is that the air beneath is contaminated.
That?
Whatever miasma is down there will enter your lungs, and we will be struggling against even the air before we even struggle against what beast lays below. Is that your concern?
That is one of them, yes.
I will need a short rest to prepare a spell, but it will enable all of you to breathe down there without threat of the miasma.
I'm not sure if we have that kind of time. It might just not be an actual physical miasma. Could this be like magical evil darkness miasma?
Yes, if only there was some person or spirit that's literally been here for years that could tell us more.
Right, yes, of course, sorry.
And if we're really concerned about a physical body, we could always have Ghostbuster have a swim.
I won't let her do that to you.
I could do nothing with it without your consent. It is your animal.
Yi-Ling did. Oh shit, there's things coming. Yi-Ling did call out to her father.
This always happens when you put an animal in custody of a player.
Sacrifice.
He's my friend until dawn.
That's...
Ada, we could use your advice.
I have only traveled into the pit as a spirit. I do not know what will become of you, but the shadows approach.
Well, if the rock slowed, then that means we'll slow too when we go down.
Loraphyra is going to jump.
I guess my only... Oh, crap.
Bye! Look, I know when the GM is pushing.
Ghostbuster, let's go! Puts bow away, pulls out glaive. Oh, before I jump down though, I will put the silver sheen on my glaive.
Okay, it won't. Just so you know, it will not work.
It won't work. What?
Silver
What's
sheen
the
isn't
point?
gonna
Do it for your father.
The point of the silver dagger is that it is unalloyed. It is not mixed with other metals.
Why did he even give it to us then? Fine.
Because having silver is good.
I guess I will.
Oh, why did Van Richten give you silver sheen?
Yeah.
Because like he fights werewolves. He doesn't deal with like the actual dark powers. Like he doesn't. He's like
fine. Did Loraphyra grab
his
the
stats
dagger?
are a priest.
Do I need to go back and grab it?
He doesn't.
Did I do what?
Did you take the dagger?
Oh, I
Or do
never
you
let
still
go
have
of it.
Okay, great.
I had it
Great,
while I was
I
doing
jumped
Dark
after
Empathy.
We are all going together.
Die merrily.
Okay.
Bucket we ball.
I had a spell that could solve this problem, but I guess not.
Jumper, I'm pushing you.
As you descend into the darkness, your descent slows and you begin to drift. And the air indeed becomes thick, but it is breathable. But you feel much like you do in the Shadowfell as you step behind the curtain of Mordent into the space between, where lies one of the Dark Ones. but we'll have to learn more about that next time.
Ooh.
Boy.
Okay.
A session. I'm all cried out.
Are you though?
I mean, till next time. Or until my boss does something that I hate again.
So until tomorrow.
She needs time to reload.
Yeah, she's got to drink some water, re-moisturize.
Hydrate.
Yeah.
Moisturize me.
Hydrate.
Yeah.
Hippies hydrate.
Oh man, welcome back.
Oh my gosh. It's good to be back. Thank you all so much for being here as we go into the third this is episode 32 of Death, which is just insane and amazing. So thank you all so much for being here for this. Thank you for the bits, thank you for the assistance, thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. This is great. It's great to be here. It's great to be here with these wonderful people. So schedule went up today. Midnight in the Garden of Chrome and Fog returns tomorrow. Super excited about that. I'm playing some more Vigi games during the day this week because I'm still working theater stuff. Sorry. So come and check those out if you feel so inclined. The link to the Discord is in the chat if y'all want that. So go check that out. And until we meet again, friends, I hope that your journey back through the mushroom circles is as calm and as peaceful as it is possible to be. And until we meet again, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you all very soon. Good night.